It is 2:17 a.m. The parking lot is silent. Frost crawls across the windshield like white veins. Inside a small sedan, a man sits upright in the driver's seat, wrapped in 3 jackets and a thin blanket. His breath turns to fog with every exhale. Outside, the temperature has fallen below freezing. Inside, the battle to survive the night has just begun. Across America, tens of thousands of people sleep in their cars every night, not by choice, not for adventure, but because a car is the last thin wall between them and the cold. When winter arrives, that thin wall can mean the difference between life and death. Homelessness is often imagined as tents under bridges or cardboard on sidewalks. But a large and growing number of people are living in vehicles. Sedans, vans, SUVs, even old pickup trucks. Some have full-time jobs. Some are families with children. Some are elderly people living on small fixed incomes. Rising rent, medical bills, job loss, divorce. One crisis can push someone from an apartment into a driver's seat. When winter hits, the struggle becomes physical. Metal holds cold. Glass leaks heat. A car can become an icebox within hours after sunset. Without preparation, the inside temperature can quickly match the outside air. Hypothermia begins quietly, with shivering, confusion, exhaustion. In a locked car alone, no one hears it coming. To survive freezing nights, people must fight physics itself. The human body loses heat in 4 main ways: conduction, convection, radiation, and evaporation. In a car, all 4 are working against you. The cold metal pulls heat from your body. Tiny drafts steal warm air. Windows radiate heat outward. Even sweat becomes dangerous. So survival becomes strategy. Layering is the first defense. Multiple thin layers trap warm air better than one heavy coat. Hats and gloves are critical because heat escapes quickly from the head and hands. Many use sleeping bags rated for extreme temperatures. Some line the inside of their cars with reflective insulation to bounce heat back toward the body. Blankets are placed beneath as well as above because cold creeps upward from the seat and floor. There is one obvious solution: turn on the engine and use the heater. But this can be deadly. Running a car overnight burns fuel. If the tank runs dry, the engine stops. If the exhaust pipe becomes blocked by snow, carbon monoxide can build up inside the car. Carbon monoxide has no smell, no color, no warning. People simply grow sleepy and never wake up. Every winter, deaths are reported from people trying to stay warm this way, so most avoid it. Instead, they rely on safer methods: hand warmers, heated blankets powered by portable batteries, thick socks, and constant movement. Some set alarms every hour to wake up and check their condition, to stretch, and to shake off stiffness. To make sure they are still thinking clearly, sleep becomes light and broken. Survival is not just about warmth, it is also about location. Parking in a well-lit area can deter crime. But too much attention can bring police knocking on the window. Some cities ban overnight parking. Others allow safe parking programs where churches or nonprofits provide monitored lots for people living in vehicles. These programs can be life-saving. Access to bathrooms, security, a sense of community. Without them, people rotate parking spots constantly. Walmart lots, hospital parking garages, quiet industrial streets. They move to avoid tickets, to avoid being noticed, to avoid being told to leave. Even in the freezing dark, stability is rare. The cold is not the only enemy. Loneliness presses just as hard. Inside that small car, time slows. Every creak sounds louder. Every passing headlight feels threatening. Sleep never feels deep enough, safe enough. A chronic stress weakens the immune system. It raises blood pressure. It increases the risk of anxiety and depression. Living in a vehicle through winter magnifies that stress every single day. And yet people endure. They create routines, evening checklists, morning resets. Some keep journals. Some watch movies on their phones to distract from the cold. Some pray. Some plan. Many tell themselves, this is temporary. That belief becomes fuel. Over time, survival becomes skill. Window covers made from cardboard and reflective foil help trap heat and provide privacy. Cracking a window slightly prevents dangerous condensation buildup while still conserving warmth. Thick curtains divide the sleeping area from the front seats, shrinking the space that must be warmed by body heat alone. Some build simple platforms to sleep flat, with storage underneath for blankets and supplies. Others invest in insulated sleeping pads that reduce heat loss to the car floor. These are not luxuries. They are life-saving upgrades. Community groups and volunteers sometimes distribute winter survival kits. Thermal blankets, wool socks, portable heaters designed for safety, information about shelters. But shelters are not always an option. Some are full. Some separate families. Some do not allow pets. For many, the car remains the only consistent shelter they control. Around 5:45 a.m., the sky begins to lighten. The man in the driver's seat shifts. His joints ache. Ice still traces the edges of the windshield, but he made it through the night. He starts the engine briefly, just enough to clear the glass. Then he drives to a nearby gym where a membership provides a hot shower. From the outside, he looks like anyone else starting their day. But he has already fought a silent war against freezing temperatures and invisible risks. Every winter night, thousands do the same. Inside small cars across cold cities, survival is quiet and careful. It is layers of clothing, timed alarms, cracked windows, careful parking. Hope held tightly like a blanket. And when the temperature drops below zero, that hope, along with knowledge and resilience, is what carries them through until morning.